So back underway, defence is on top the story so far. Will that situation change? Openda. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? Corner conceded, it came off the defender. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. And putting paid to the danger. Juve throw-in forthcoming. An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation. And the keeper's going to be very grateful because that wasn't the best of deliveries. Kenan Yildiz. Ikoma Lois Openda. Amar Dedic. Pavlidis. Well, the keeper ultimately resolved the situation. Andrea Cambiaso. Thuram. Ikoma Lois Openda. Now what can they do from here? Can he put them in front? Well, it's a long way off target. Ikoma Lois Openda. Yildiz. Juventus, the old lady, they know how to keep the ball. And a chance for them to nudge in front. The save was a good one. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Thuram. Turnkoopmeiners. Yildiz. Just the challenge that was required. Fine work from Juve to win back possession. Kefren Thuram. Otamendi. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Juventus have given it away. It's not lost on them what a goal could mean at this late stage. Can they forge ahead? Pivotal moment defensively.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Spot on with that tackle. There will be 3 minutes added on at the end. And that brings the attack to an end. And that's gone out of play for a Benfica throw. Evangelos Pavlidis. Now, options are plenty, and that will be all for this game anyway. No goals to report, defences on top, and Stuart, as ever, interested to get your take.
Well, Derek, I think it was a good tactical battle.
So even Steven going into the second half of this one. And he has options available. And cleared away. Pavlidis. He continues his run. Must take the lead here. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Conceição. Conceição! They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square. So a level contest, 1-1. Locatelli. Openda. The object of the exercise from Juventus is to get it to them. And that is defending of the highest order. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Francisco Conceição. And teammates to play it to. Electing to shoot. And not an effort that will live long in the memory.
Well, the defenders will be relieved because that was a good chance. From that sort of distance, he should really be hitting the target. It was a really poor attempt in the end.
Opportunity to take the lead. Just the clearance that was needed. Conceição. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Plenty of support here. Tremendously strong in the tackle.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
Can he put them in front? Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Francisco Conceição. Moving forward effectively. This could be it! In it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion, and looking very comfortable here.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Evangelos Pavlidis. Openda. Promising position, this. Well, favouring placement over power, but that's a moment he would like to forget all about. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors, that's the big story.
Today just wasn't good enough. They lacked a cutting edge, they played too slowly, and they made many mistakes.